right, so this is Unit 2 and lesson number 6. So this is note values. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to read. While the placement of notes on the staff indicates the pitch, the duration of the note, which is how long the note is held, is determined by the note value. A whole note, which is just the note head, which is an open oval, receives 4 full counts. 2 half notes equal the duration of 1 whole note. So again, a half note is that round oval with a note stem. And then 4 quarter notes equal the duration of 1 whole note. And the quarter notes look exactly like a half note, except that note head is filled in. So here's a little bit rhythmic equation. A whole note equals 2 half notes or 4 quarter notes. A half note will equal 2 quarter notes. The stems will extend downward on the left side when the note appears on or above the third line of the staff. The extends will extend upward on the right-hand side when the note explodes the third line of staff. So the stem length should continue to the spacer line with the same letter name. So if this is an F, it's going to extend to where the F is above. If it's an F up high, it's going to extend to where the F is below. So there is not like super long music stems. For the exercises, you're going to fill in the blanks with the correct numbers. So how many quarter notes equal whole note? That answer would be 4. How many quarter notes in a half note? That answer would be 2. Letter C. A whole note equals 4 quarter notes. How many whole notes equal 4 quarter notes? That would be 1. Under D, how many half notes go into a whole note? So again, we look up here. We have 2 half notes equals 1 whole note, so it would be 2. And then how many half notes fit into 4 quarter notes? So remember that 1 half note is 2 quarter notes. So here we have 4, so that would be 2 half notes. Under letter F, a whole note equals 2 half notes. So how many whole notes are into 2 half notes? And again, we come up here and it would be 1. So under number 2, we are going to draw the stems in the correct direction with the correct length. Write the note names between the staff. So you're going to write the note names in between. So again, treble clef and bass clef. We're going to write in the staff. We're going to think F-A-C-E. So this would be an A. Come down here, we're still doing it in treble clef. This is good boys do fine, or sorry, every good boy deserves fudge. This would be letter D. And then again, we are putting the note stem all the way down to low D. Here we have one that's on the third line. This is where the stem can either go down or it can go up. And again, E, G, B. So this is a B. Here we have a note that's going above the third line, so the stem must go down. And it's a space, so it's F-A-C-E. And then here we have a line note, so E, G, B, D, F. And again, it's below that third line, so we're going to go ahead and put that stem going all the way up to the upper G line. Now we're dealing with bass clef, and in bass clef our spaces is all cows eat grass and good boys do fine always. So here we have all cows eat grass. And again, the stem's going to go up. Here again, that middle line, we can either have the stem go down or the stem go up. And we're going good boys do fine always, which is a D. Here it's above that third line, so the stem's going to go down. And it's all cows eat. Here it is on above the third line, so the stem's going to go down on the left. And we go, George Bush drives fast. So it's an F. Here we go, George Bush drives fast. Again, it's below the third line, so the stem's going to go up. And here it's below the third staff, stem's going to go up. It's a space, and we go, all cows eat grass. So it's an A. For number 3, we're drawing the treble clef. and write the indicated notes. Use only the notes within the staff. So here you're going to have to determine that, okay, this is a whole note, so, and it's a C. We're using only the notes within the staff, so that you have to write in the correct. So again, the whole note is just the note head. A quarter note is the note head filled in with a stem. Half note is without it filled in. So here's an A quarter. So again, here's your A. It's a quarter note, so it's filled in. And since it's below, the stem goes up. An E half note, there's two E's. I'm going to put one on the bottom and on the top. So the E on the bottom, and then the E on the top. Here I have an F whole note. Again, there's two F's. So here's an F on the bottom, F-A-C-E, and then even George Bush drives fast. There's an F on the top line. A B quarter note, that is right in the center. So again, pick and choose whether you want the stem to go up or down. D quarter note, again, you have to keep it within the staff. D quarter note and down, and then a G half note, stem going up. On number 4, we're dealing with bass clef. So here we are doing with an E half note. So it's above the third line, stem goes down, a D quarter note. Again, this is on the middle line. I'm going to have the stem go up on this one. An A whole note. There's two A's. There's one here, and then there's one up here. A C quarter note. That's on the second space. All cows eat grass. Stem goes up because it's below that line. An F half note. An F is right here, and since it's above that third line, stem goes down. A B whole note. There's your B. Again, no stems. And a G half note. So it's good boys do fine always, or it's good boys do fine, or all cows eat grass. So that is lesson number 6, unit 2.